Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Call Halim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakah Ha Quadash. A double honor to the elders and apostles of men of great millstone. And to the rest of the brothers on down is teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Shalom Bayah Shah Dabada. And to Zakim and Akwat that's out to repent. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashmakah. This Shahaka Rob coming at you with a quick one. And I'm going to play this little clip right here. But then I'm going to go into the comment board, and not to be contentious, but I'm just going to bring out some truth because I just want to bring out something that the most I put on my mind because a lot of Jakes don't get it, man. You just don't get it. But check this out because I'm gonna play this clip from the brother right here, and then I'm gonna go into these scriptures real quick. So let's play this.
Well, I guess the worm have turned. You guys wanna keep on insisting that we have this race war. 99% of you guys have never, ever been deployed in harm's way. Take it from people like myself, been deployed 3 times. It ain't pretty. This ain't no call to duty game. It ain't like 2 hours later, mom making pot roast for you, you coming back home. When this shit start, this shit is not going to stop. Day, night, rain, snow, people are going to die by the wholesale. Now, I'm going to tell you something else, dear boy. You never smell a human brain after it got exploded by 7.62. It's a smell that you never forget. And I'm telling you, little young, stupid white boys, you don't want this. Because the only person you ever shot was a deer, maybe a hog. My people in the hoods and the bayous out in America, let's just say we do this shit every night. Now stop it before this shit starts. Because if it starts, it ain't gonna end. And your dumb ass, you're not going to Arlington. Your ass is going right down the street to Pottersfield. Because you're dumb, you're uneducated, and you think having no AR makes you Superman? No. See, there's people like me all over America. Latinos, Mexicans, Indian, because you fucked them people around royally too. We got a bone to pick, but by the grace of God, we kept that shit inside of us. Now, you want to open Pandora's box? Look, we got nothing to lose. We don't own thousands of acres. Only thing we own is what we have, what little that is compared to what you have. Leave this shit alone.
And you heard what he said. You heard what he said, right? And a lot of people don't understand what you think Jacob Trouble is just going to be one spectrum of something. No, it's going to be various spectrums of Jacob's Trouble, man. See? But let me grab this real quick. Let me grab this Exodus 15 and verse 3. And what it says right there, just straight to the point. Matter of fact, let's start at 2. The Lord Yahweh is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. He is my power, and I will prepare him in habitation, my father's power, and I will exalt him. The Lord Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. And it says what? Yahweh is a man of war, man. See? So during the time of Jacob's trouble, it ain't gonna be just on one spectrum. It's gonna be various spectrums of that. You don't think the Most High is gonna use you? Those of you brothers that's out here in this truth. You don't think he gonna use you? You think you just gonna be walking around and just running? Hell, just run here and run there. Run the safety here, run the safety there. You motherfuckers better open your damn eyes, man. Yahweh use you. He gonna use you, man. It ain't gonna be no one spectrum. And then, matter of fact, let me just grab this real quick. Now, but first, before I do this real quick, let me show you something right quick. Let me show you something. I'm gonna go to the comment board, right? I'm gonna go to the comment board right quick. Slovakia, right? Now I post this scripture right here, Ecclesiastes 78. Beginning of better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. And then I put that Revelation 10:13-10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed by the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, right? Now I will come down, and this is what I'm gonna. But let me go there first, though. Before I do this, let me punch this up real quick. Let's see or something. Let's go to this person's channel right here. EA, whoever it is, Redemptions 777. 10 years ago, fine. Let's go. Let's see. No nothing. No nothing. Right? Whatever this shit is right there. No nothing. Playlist, we see all this shit. Let's go to this post. Now, we got this post, which was whatever that is I guess that's Spanish or whatever. New York Christmas night walk, holiday season in Manhattan. You know goddamn well this person is the truth, and he uploaded this shit 8 months ago. But you think this person is the truth? But you leaving a comment, on a brother page talking about, and then let's go to the back to the comment that the person put in there, right? And it says Shalom, another dumb old Jake through not knowing Edom's blessing is a sword. But if you know anything, don't you know sometimes a blessing can also be a curse to you? Don't you know that? Don't you know something that can be work as a blessing for you, it can also work for a curse to you? Don't you know that? That same thing that you benefited from, that same thing is going to be your fall. And that same thing that these Edomites, their blessing is going to be their curse, man. You saw what it said in Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed by the sword. And what it's talking about when it says he that killeth with the sword? Because why? They literally live by that blessing. They live by it. Let's grab that in Genesis right quick. Genesis. What is that? Is that 27? Genesis 27. And let's go down to that blessing, right? Let's go to a 41. Just to go straight to it. Just to grab it. Well, let's start at 39. Genesis 27:39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. But the point I want to stress is, it says what? And by thy sword shalt thou live. You see that? It said by the sword he shall live. It ain't talking about you just having a sword, and then just because you have that sword, now you going to be taken out because you got that sword. No, it's by you living by it. See? How do you think these Edomites acquired everything that they got? They acquired it by the sword. They didn't acquire these riches and these lands and so on and so forth by them being honest with people. See what the scriptures say? Woe unto him that buildeth a town with blood. What you think these devils did? It says woe unto him. Now, what was his blessing? His blessing was going to be that he lived by the sword. That he was going to acquire these countries, these towns. But it was at first when he came over here, it was acquiring these little towns or whatever the northern kingdom was possessing, and then it just took and it just progressed. That they took more and more and more, and why they wound up having a whole, because that was about prophecy. They had to establish Babylon the Great. See, it was about prophecy. But the point is how did they do it? By the sword. How are they going to lose it? How is it going to be taken from them? By violence. By the sword. See? So that same thing that was a blessing unto them is about to be a curse unto them. See? The same people that they persecuted and slaughtered and murdered and shit is the same people that's going to come back to bite them. What you think it said in Genesis? What you think that's talking about? Matter of fact, let's grab that one too. Genesis 49. Right? Now I'm just going through the spirit of whatever popping in my head right now. But let's grab this. Genesis 49. And it speaks about what it said about Gad. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's start up and we'll read down to that, right? Let's start at verse 8. Genesis 49 and verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down to thee. Slakia shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stoopeth down. He crouches as a lion, and as a old lion. Who shall rouse him up? Let me just jump down. I'm gonna come to the point what I want. But I want to get to Gad, right? I just want to grab Gad. What it says right here for Gad, it says Genesis 49 and 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. You see? He shall overcome at the last. Who he gonna overcome? That same troop that overcame him. See? Yeah, the beginning of our captivity, the beginning of our persecution behind the hands of these devils, yeah, it was, but guess what? The end of our thing, the end of us coming up out of this persecution is going to be far greater than when we went into this persecution. It's going to be far greater. Is it going to be the same for them? No. Their end is going to be way worse than their beginnings, than how they was trying to establish this place in the beginning. Their end is going to be far worse. And our ending of our captivity is going to be far greater than the beginning of our captivity. You see? But Jake need to, hey man, you need to understand, man, it ain't just, don't think, it ain't no one spectrum of this when all hell breaks loose. See? We might all not, during the persecution, you might not even receive these spiritual powers to be able to, some might receive it and some might not. But the point I'm making is the Most High is going to use you, man. Brothers that's in the truth, and you already know he going to use the 2/3 of our people that's out of the truth. He going to use them to cause them to be destroyed. But he might use you to destroy your enemy. It ain't just gonna be you just gonna be sitting back and say, "Oh yeah, we just running here. Let's run there. We'll run. We just run." Nah, man. No. You might run from somewhere, but then the Most High gonna give you a chance. He gonna say, "No, it's time to fight now." You jakes with this old pussy ass, scary ass mindset, man. Thinking that the Most High not gonna use you. Didn't he use our forefathers in times past when the enemies came in? Like it flood on us? What makes you think it's going to be different now, man? The only difference now, the elect going to have to worry because Yahweh going to be fighting with you, man. That old scary ass spirit, man. Y'all need to get rid of that shit. And that's what this old head was talking about here. Brother Simmons, he been through 3 tours. He done seen dead bodies. He done seen, I'm pretty sure we done seen that. I know I have. For being in this old raggedy ass town that we grew up in. That's all we were fucking seeing. You would see dead bodies, these niggas will go run, they'll be calling each other. Yeah, man, you know such and such, he got knocked down and shit. And niggas will go drive over there to the end just to look at a dead body out there. So we done seen this shit, done been in the thick of it. But then you got a lot of people that ain't been in the thick of it, that haven't seen it. That haven't experienced these things. But the point is that what the old head was saying was like, hey man, most people, you don't know what blood smell like. Blood got a smell. Don't you know when Yahweh Shah said that it's gonna be bodies laid out on the ground like dung? Like damn shit. Don't you know that's gonna stink? It's gonna stink. You gonna smell the stench of death all over the damn place, man. And if you ain't never smelled a corpse, a dead body from decomposing and shit, man, that shit stink like a motherfucker, man. So you Jakes better get out of that old weak ass mindset, man. The Lord gonna use us, man. You ain't just gonna be sitting back running from one place to another and all this shit, man. He gonna use you, man. You know, you might have some wicked jakes get destroyed by some damn Edomites, but then the Edomites might come to you, and the Most High might have you, that's in the truth, defend yourself and take out these goddamn devils. Do you know it's a difference between murder and killing? And the Most High ain't never punished any of his men for killing. Never. Did he punish Moses when he killed that fucking Hamite that was fucking with his brothers and beating them and doing the shit that he was doing to them? Did the Most High punish him when he killed him? No, he didn't. How about Phineas? When Phineas put that old wicked ass Jake, that old idol worshiping ass Jake, that was worshiping the gods of the Hamites, Moabites and shit. Did the Most High put Phineas to death? Did he punish him for that killing that he did? No, he didn't, man. So you Jakes better get with it, man. You better get rid of that old weak ass heart. Don't even understand. Matter of fact, let me grab this. What Mashiach say? What is that? 26? Let's go down to it. Around 50. I'll start at 50. Matthew 26 and 50. And Yahushua said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on him and took him. Laid hands on Yahushua and took him. And behold, one of them which were with Yahushua stretched out his hand, that was Peter, and drew his sword, and struck off the servant of the high priestess, and smote off his ear, that was Malchus, that another Israelite brother. And it says what? Then said Yahushua unto him, to Peter, put up again thy sword into his place. For all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. And what is he talking about? He ain't talking about somebody that just because you take a sword to have a weapon. He's talking about you that live by it. You that live by it. It's different. It's a difference from you having a sword, which is a modern day weapon of any sort. Gun, shotgun, knife, sword, machete, whatever. It's about you living by it. Like what the Edomites was doing. How they went and gathered lands, riches, and so on and so forth. They established towns by blood, by that sword. That's what it's talking about when you living by it. See? This is what Yahushua was talking about. See? He wasn't talking about that you go die just because you got a sword, just because you got a weapon. That ain't what he was saying. See? This is why you go into this and what is that? Let me see. Yeah, I'll grab that one. Let's get that first. Let me see. What should I grab? I want to get that Revelations 13. Yeah, let's grab that one. Right? Because I put that in there for a reason, but let's read it again. Let's read it again. Come on now. Damn. I don't feel like going all through this shit. Now I gotta do this shit because that thing being blocked. You see? And this is what it's talking about. That Revelations 9 and 10, but 10 is the point. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Now, what was they killing? Or was they committing murder? These Edomites was committing murder, man. See? This is what they was doing. Matter of fact, let me see this killing right quick. See? Because the Most High don't punish you for killing. He punish you for murder, man. Where is that at? Genesis 9? Is that Genesis 9? Yeah, we can grab that too. Right? Let's get this kill it first. Kill it. Damn, I'm already at 18 minutes. Damn, well, fuck it. I want it to be like 15 minutes, but it is what it is. It says, to kill in any way, whether to destroy, to allow to perish, metaphorically, to extinguish, abolish, to inflict mortal death, to deprive of spiritual life, and procure eternal misery in the grave, basically. See? You see what it's saying for kill, but let me see real quick. Let me click this real quick. That's, no, that ain't what it's talking about. Let's see. But you see what it's talking about. It's actually talking about murder, right? Let's go to it real quick. Genesis 9, what's that, 6? Let's start at 4. But flesh, with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat, and surely your blood of your lives will I require, at the hand of every beast will I require it. I mean, that's talking about the sacrifice. and at the hand of man, Slakia, and at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother, will I require the life of man. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Yahweh made he man. You see that? See? It's talking about murder. See? That's what it's talking about. That's the shedding of blood. And what have these Edomites always done? So that same blessing that they had is going to be a curse unto them. See? And you just can't be having that weak ass heart as if you don't think the Most High is going to use you to be the hand of vengeance, to be the hand of recompense. See? When he says don't take vengeance into your own hands, you ain't taking vengeance in your own hands when the Most High got you executing something. You executing his vengeance. See? Just like he said in, what is that, in Ezekiel 25? One of my favorites. Let's go down to 14. And it says what? And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Yasha Allah. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, said Yahweh. You see that? He said he gonna use you. See? And he gonna use some of us before we actually enter into the kingdom. Because when Yahweh shall come, that signifies when we take in the kingdom. What you think that mean when we go take the kingdom? When he says the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. What the hell you think that mean? When you taking something. How you think the Edomites got what they got? They took it. How did they take it? They took it by the sword. Don't you know the Most High gonna use you too to execute that same judgment to take the kingdom? You see? So you see what it said right there. But let me grab this Ezekiel. Ezekiel 35. And let's grab it. 35 and 5. It says what? Because thou, who pertains to these Edomites, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. What? By the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. What you think? It's talking about actual blood go pursue him? No. It's talking about the same thing that he dished out is coming back to get him. That same blessing that he obtained is going to be a curse unto him. You see? Unto him, them, and all their asses. And blood shall pursue thee. See, thou hast not hated blood? Meaning what? They didn't hate taking life. They didn't hate murdering. Even blood shall pursue thee. He's going to be killed. What does it say in Genesis? You see? So one thing that was a blessing, that thing is going to become a curse unto them. And the point I'm making is, don't think the Most High is not going to use you jakes that's in this truth, man. You can't take vengeance into your own hands, but when the Most High put the spirit of vengeance on you so you can execute his judgment upon these people, what the hell you think you gonna do, man? All this old weak-ass, coward-ass shit is something else, man. You better prepare for everything that's gonna be coming down the motherfucking pipe. You ain't just gonna have to climb up the ladder and not climb back down that motherfucker. Jenkins, man, y'all better get it, man. Stop being fucking weak, man. So I understand what this brother's saying. If you open up your damn ears and your eyes and see and perceive and understand. I understand what this older brother's saying, man. He said, I've been on the battlefield and I done seen it. And most of these people that have not seen it, you don't want to open it. And that's one thing that I agree with the brother when he made the statement. He said, hey man, the Most High been causing us to have all this anger and this frustration bottled up over all of the years and decades and centuries that we had to endure all this affliction. All that shit is about. Why you think most of our people got an anger problem? Why? You think that anger just came from nowhere? No, that anger was manifested from generation after generation of our captive motherfucking activity. All you niggas want to be running around smiling in every motherfucking body face like you ain't never mad or something. Something else, man. But you see what he says right here. See, matter of fact, let's grab another translation. Right? The NLT. As surely as I live, said the sovereign Lord Yahweh, since you showed no distaste for blood, I will give you a bloodbath of your own. Your turn has come. You see? He said, your turn has come. Slakia. Slakia. The NIV translation. Therefore, as surely as I live, declares the sovereign Lord Yahweh, I will give you over to bloodshed, and it will pursue you. Since you did not hate bloodshed, bloodshed will pursue you. You see? You see what it says? You see? See? So the same thing that they dished out is going to come back, man. See? And a lot of our people, we got a lot of anger up in us, man. A lot of built up frustration. And most Jace, they can't wait till they actually finally just get to release it. See? That's going to be a part of the vengeance of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Who the hell you think been holding this vengeance in us? Been causing us to hold it in, just to hold it in. Endure suffering, endure suffering. See? It's going to be the Most High that's going to pour that vengeance that's going to cause you to release it. Because he going to put the spirit on you to release it. And I'm talking about you going to have individuals in this truth. Man, hey, man. When the Most High dealing with our people, you had kings, prophets, priests, common people, and soldiers. The soldiers of our people was those that went out and fought battle for our people. The Most High covered all spectrum, man. He covered it all. He ain't just sit back and say, okay, yeah, well, you just go be the priest and that's it. And when people come to war against you, you go bow down and say, no, man, you better go read. You better read the scriptures, man. Yeah, the kings was to lead the people. The prophets was to prophesy to them the destructions of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And then you had the common people that was the workers, the tillers of the ground, and so on and so forth. And then you had the motherfucking soldiers, the warriors. And you know damn well the Most High used those warriors. Who the fuck you think, what you think Gideon was about? And all them, the 300 men that he chose, warriors, man, that the Most High used to do what? Cut down our enemies. So that old weak-ass spirit, man, y'all better get rid of that shit, man. And I'm going to end it off there. Let me see if do I want to bring out something else. Yeah, you know what? Let's grab this one. Let's grab this one. Revelations. Damn. Fuck. Matter of fact, damn, I might have to go do that shit again. Damn. Because it ain't up high enough. Let's get this one. Revelation 16. Right? Revelations 16. Right? Let's go down. Let's see. I'll start at 5. It says, and I heard the angel of the waters say, thou art righteous, O Yahweh, which are and was and shall be, because thou hast judged thus. For they have shed the blood of saints and prophets, and thou hast given them blood to drink, for they are worthy. What do you think it's talking about? You think them turning up, talking about this in this particular verse? You think it's talking about them turning up a cup of blood and drinking it? No. It's talking about this. Hey, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Judgment, recompense is coming back upon them. See? What did he say to these Edomites? He said, what? For what? And thou hast given them blood to drink, for they are worthy. And what is he talking about? Didn't the Most High say, the cup shall also pass through unto thee? What is that in Lamentations 4? Jeremiah 49? See? Matter of fact, let me grab that Lamentations. See? I mean, man, like, motherfuckers better understand, man. In that day, the Most High gonna use some of his men, man, to carry out vengeance, man. It ain't just gonna be no goddamn running. Running and hiding and shit. And what it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, meaning these Edomites, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. You see that? See? So this cup go pass unto these Edomites. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. See, they gotta drink that cup. We drunk it, so they gonna have to drink it. See? That's why it said that the cup is red, and it poured and it pours out the mixture thereof. See? But the point I'm making is, Jake, you can't be thinking that the Most High not gonna use you, man. Oh yeah, I'm in the truth, but then the Lord ain't gonna use me. He just gonna tell me to run and run and run and run and run. No, Yahweh gonna tell your motherfucking ass to stand up, and you go fight motherfucker one day dealing with a particular position or position you in or a particular place you might be. He ain't just gonna tell your ass to run. Run, 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 Toby, run. Nah, nigga. One day he gonna use your ass to stand and fight, man. But I'm gonna end it off there. I wanna bring out more just through the spirit, man. But I'll let that suffice now, cause I ain't want to drag it on. But J, man, gotta get rid of that wicked ass spirit, that wicked weak ass spirit, man, cause it ain't gonna help you. Now, true enough, we shouldn't. You don't put your trust in no weapon. We put our trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But don't be thinking in this time when this shit gonna happen that the Most High not gonna use you for the other side of the spectrum of this thing. Man, he's gonna use you, man. What did he say in Ezekiel again? 25 and 14? By the hand of my people, Yasharallah, it says hand. But I'm gonna end it off there, giving all honor and praise to our Father, Yahweh, and our big brother, Mashiach Malak Yahweh Shah. Shalom, Yasharallah.